Yo, yo, yo to the yo, yo, yo. Phew, I made it. Sorry, we're still part of a coughing house, guys. However, I said that I would come back on when we saw price start to move, and we are trading at 89.99 flat. 89.99 flat. We have a 90.3675 target. That's 9,036.75. I think that there's an interim target before we would get up there, but in any event, I wanted to make sure that we did get this in the can as we approach 9,000. It just seems truly like it was yesterday when I was literally crying on mic when we reached 5,000. You can go back in the archive and hear me. What is it called? Just so emotional over seeing 5,000. I don't think we're going to be crying this evening. Maybe we will at 10. But 9,000 is certainly something to honor, and I'm glad that I could spend a couple of moments with you guys. And we'll break away the chat in just a moment too. We'll make sure that the Nightbot is working. And there we are. There's our 9,000. Congratulations to everyone. We did reach 9,000. We'll probably, flicker in between 89.99 and 9,000 for the next little bit here. What a tremendous move that we've had. I started the stream at about 8:30 New York time, and I went for almost, I couldn't believe, I thought, I'll just only be here for an hour. And of course, as it would be, I have a couple of very, very cool friends that came to visit me inside of the chat. I suggest that, pop into my chat. It's pretty, it can be very interesting and informative, I hope, and cool people too. So let me see, what else can I say? What I was going to say is that I promised that I would come back on if we thought that price was going to, start to go somewhere. And so here I am. And truly, it only takes me a couple seconds to power up the live. We don't have any SEO and no tags, of course. It's just the name. And so I'll have to go back into the YouTube and get some things sorted out that way. But there's the 3-minute. BTC USD Coinbase pair reaching 9,000. 9,000, up 2.33% on the session, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but of course it is. But we're still so kind of almost early in the session. Here we powered a 9,100, 9,100, 9,100, 90.80, 90.74, and 52. People profit taking at 9,100, 90.86. 90.60, but we did hit 9,100 on a wick. 90.74. Oh, this is going to be one of those candles that you do not want to forget. 90.79. 9,100 was the move. Let me see if I can get the trade high. Let's see if we can get it. The trade high was exactly 9,100. 91.74 is your trade. 90.80. So I'll just go ahead and do the auctioneer's call here. Next new candle on the 3-minute takes us to 90.79. And 9,100 was the high. Is that right? Yes, 9,100. 90.78, that was a crazy volatility candle up to 9,100. I'll have to keep an eye on that price as it kind of flicks up and above. 9,100 looks like it was a special number. 9,100, not necessarily the 9,000, because we busted through the 89.48, and to now give us 9,100, 90.78.99 is the price. And welcome to Bitcoin, people. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? What in the world are we going to do with this trade? All right, let me run over to YouTube and make sure that I think the pop out, see what we've got here. I've got too many pop out chats right now. So this is the pop out from earlier on, and then I think I have a pop out that can be probably, oh, this is the live pop out. Okay, I'll take that one down. Okay, let's run over to YouTube to make sure that the channel's working. Okay. And sure enough, we've got some people that are live tonight. I don't doubt it. Only going to be hit with some eyeball competition. And there we are live. And let me grab the chat. Pop out the chat. And we'll put a welcome message in the chat to get the bot going. There we go for that. All right, and then I'll come back over here and edit the video in just a little bit. Trades at 90.30, 90.40, 17, 90.20. So let's see what it's going to do towards that 9100. Great candle. Trades back to $9,008. It would be nice if we could hold on to 90.36.75, although I think there's another, as I said just a moment ago, there's an interim number that was in the prior chat, actually. Put those numbers out there. And let me make sure that I'm not on mute. I'm not. Okay, fine enough. All right, so there might be a few things that I need to do on this side. If I do go off and on the mic, I apologize, and I'm not going to kind of waste the time to let you know that I'm on mic or not on mic. So it takes a couple of steps that are a little annoying on the YouTube side. Trades at 90.5. It's beautiful candles up here, my goodness. And holding on to that trend line, you'll notice that too. This little danky trend line would end up supporting this move right here. You see how it rayed? It's called running the trend line. So it runs the trend, literally just hugs the trend line, and it kept that trend line, and just gorgeous, gorgeous move to 9100. Super love bug stuff up there. And it looks like we're going to try another run, 9065, 9055, 9066, and 55. 9055. Bulls run this candle right now. Bulls holding on. Hashtag lemon pepper chicken. Okay, we'll wait for the thing to settle down, and then I'll try and get my description in and so forth on the YouTube. That's something else. I'm thinking that maybe on the description that I need to put the price, because it's not even going to make any sense. I'll have two events on Saturday night that took us from 8,800 to 9,100. So, wow, this is what is called family money. Family money coming in. Okay. Can you hear me pushing around? Hi, everybody, too. Make sure that you say hello in the chat if you'd like. Trades at 90.60, up 3.01% on the BTC USD Coinbase pair. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're up against this high of 9,100. And we are in our third power bar, just gorgeous, gorgeous formation up here with that silly little trend line holding. Just incredible. 90.70, $30 off of 9,100. 90.67, and the bulls own the trade. 90.70, the bulls own the trade. The one sell-off bar, 90.75, and the bulls run the trade. $90.88, 90.88, 90.71. Now $12 off of the 9,100, and the bulls run the trade. 90.89, 83, back down to 75. Now back up to 83 and 75. Do we have 90.90? 90.90 in the house towards 9,100. 90.89. Looking for 90.90. 90.90. 90.86. We're looking for 90.90 in the house to get us to 9,100. That's a double top at 9,100, all-time high. 90.80 and 85. 90.85 for another $5 push to give us 90.90. 9.90 gets us 91. Bulls run the candle right now. Bulls running the bar. 90.85. Do we have 90.90 in the house? Do we have 90.90? Okay, I'm going to have to go find 90.90 myself. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I need to be sorry. Trades at 90.86, and let's see where we got. 90.89, 90.86. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. I have a lot of responsibility sometimes. Oh, gee whiz. All right. All right, so I think we can probably X out of that, come back over here, and get our live chat out. Traumatron. Oh my goodness. Well, if no, you should not be asking that question. I could be funny on you and stuff, but yeah, if you're asking in a chat room on YouTube, then, and I'm a good person, I would say, you know, just watch, learn, listen. And but if you've known me for a long, long time, then you would probably have the answer to that question yourself. But it's still fun that you would stop by and ask that question. It's a great question. Should I buy Bitcoin? I need to use that. I'll put that in the Nightbot. Okay. Definitely, we'll put that in the Nightbot. And so let's get the rules out. There are 4 commands that the Nightbot picks up on. There's the rules, signals, signals, signals. Can't even type anymore today. And the next one is Fibonacci. 2 C's and 1 I. I'm just going to throw them out for the Nightbot. The next one is a heart, a green heart. There we go. And I hope the green heart will give us no. It did not. The next one would be, I think I changed this one, darn it, so we don't have all the other ones out there. Great, great question. Should I buy Bitcoin? Okay, let me grab my hashtags while we're hanging around 9086. And there they all are. Boom, boom, boom. Come back over here. Trade is still at 9086. Countdown clock is working. And I go to, now I have to go back over to YouTube. Trades at 9086 while I'm doing this admin work. Don't get all freaked out. Don't see me. Working on the chart. All right, so there we go. And then it's going to be live and the red button. And that's, I need the red button. I'll go ahead and I'll save these changes. I think that's right. Go back to the watch page. Take that out. Trades at 9086. Bring these over here. Those are all of our tags. Trades at 90.85. And I need to find the red dot, which I'm not going to have here. Come back over to YouTube. Figure this out. Okay, there's our live. Not a problem. Just wait. Okay, so that's working just fine. That keyed up. That's good. Good, good, good. And now who went live here? Oh, I have a new subscriber. Thank you. And what we want to do is we'll go ahead and share from here and from here. And we will go ahead and get that out of there and bring this all down to the bottom. And I think what I'll do here is 90.55. Okay, and then all of the, tweet that out. Okay, there we go. So I did a couple of different things with that. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but a couple of changearoos just to see if we can get Twitter to help us out here a little bit. All right, so this is the tweet. And what I'll do is I'll copy the link and put this in our chat. So this is the tweet that went out through the share. And if you're over at Twitter, you can use that tweet if you want. It's completely up to you. And then we'll go over to our top tweets and get some numbers. And the way that our numbers have gone, we had 4 hours ago, we had 916 impressions, then 752. This was a shout out to one of the retweeters. Thank you about that. There's our replay. And then in 1 minute, we got 46 immediate impressions. So that's a little suspicious. In 1 minute, we got 46 impressions. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Not too sure why that would happen. Trade softening at 90.55. Coming off of the 9100 highs at 90.5. Sellers on this bar, 90.55. Okay. Alrighty. Nightbot. Let's make sure that we can know the difference between the Nightbot. So the one that's not coming through. Oh, I probably need to get my disclaimer back out there too. I feel like I should probably read it tonight. So let's go ahead and go over to our Google Plus, and we will read one of the recent ones. Okay. Let's see. Let's use this one. I need something that was more recent. Let's see, what does this one say? Here it is, right here. All right, this is the disclaimer. Let's see if this will work over in the chat. I don't know if it's too big. Oh, it's way too big. All right, so that's not going to work. We'll take all that out. And then we'll go to the second part of it, which is this part. Take all that out. Then you have, let's see, too many characters, that's why. So, here we go. To here, more than you have. 569, but to here. And there we go, advisory service. And we'll take all this out to advisory service. Where did that go? There we go. Courage. Take it to the chart. And then this one goes, take it to the chart. And that was five messages. That's why we save the chat. Okay, so let's get through the disclaimer. You ready, guys? On 3, 2, 1. Please be advised that all content in this chart, meaning the charts that I show on the event, is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. Trading the stock, bond, currency, commodity, and futures markets can be rewarding, but is also risky. Be aware that you can lose money and in some ways lose more than you have. It can also be profitable, but not without significant risks. You are responsible at 90.49. The trade is at 90.49. You are responsible for your own independent investment transactions. Charts shown are not an investment advisory service. I encourage you to seek professional advice in regard to your own financial decisions. Information you may get from any chart shown in its discussion in this chat room or other chat rooms may not reflect my opinions. The chart and its content is not a solicitation nor an offer for professional investment advice, nor is it an offer to buy or sell stocks, bonds, currencies, commodities, and or futures. Okay, there we go with that. That lost me one viewer. But I haven't said that in a while, so I think it's important. Trades at 90.16, hitting the trend line right now. 90.16. And I think we're good with the really everything now, so we're all sorted out. And we can go back to the Hangout. All right. Okay. Trades at 90.16, right at the trend line. Coming off of the 9100 highs, all-time highs, 9100. The trade is also below the 90.3675. Trades at 91, 90.10, 90.10. All right, we're breaking trend. Breaking trend harder. So people are sensing that 9100. That is a great price, 89.5. And the bears are taking hold. They have broken trend, and now they're attacking the 89.48. That was the prior high, 89.48. Trades at 89.66. Going to see a little bit of a fight here and a lot of volatility. 89.48 has to hold. Look at that stall come in. 89.48 has to hold. Trades at 89.69. And you can hear the tone of my voice is even like, oh. See if the Nightbot can take over. '96 EMA 2 has gone through. It's actually just right above our lower break potential. It went through that entire range. I wonder if that's going to act as a lot of pressure off that 91 that can literally get unplugged and come down. 9,100. Incredible price. All right, let's go to our tweets. And we'll see what happened here. Again. I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated by how Twitter works. Back to 9,000. So they did not want to take it down below the prior high. It's good for them. Good, good. Go home. It's pretty funny. All right. Okay. And we'll go back over to the tweet deck, I think. It's more informative, actually. Everybody. And I don't think Bitcoin Wallet is the what we can do is do that, Bitcoin all-time high, and see what's happening there. That doesn't seem to be a very active tweet. How about Bitcoin 9,000? I bet that one is good. There we go. Gee whiz. How are we going to get through? It's fun. All this mainstream adoption, Wall Street interest. Spread the word. Growing signs of mainstream adoption. Wow. Bitcoin crushes 9,000. My dad is buying Bitcoin. The party is over. The trade's at $89.99. The verdict. Oh, the verdict on the Bitcoin fork. Lots of language. Holy this and holy that. Trade's still at $89.99. Oh my goodness. Bitcoin crushes. I think I already said that, but it's, wow. Oh my gosh. Something else, right? We'll keep the tweet deck up for just a moment because it's pretty crazy. Tweet deck. We can see the tab. Okay, Alfredo, I'll check out your messages. Remember, they're popping up, right? And I hope that you heard me before. You need to be careful. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna close. See, even that. If I hit the wrong thing, then it brings up your whole thing, and I think it gets put on the broadcast because it's a Google product. So I think Google likes to share Google. Are you bullish or bearish on Netflix? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Bella's having a 12-month low. Oh man. Oh, it's so tough on some of these projects. Crazy. Wow. Tonight we begin Gamma version 2.2 closed testing. Oh man. I'd go back over there, but Slack has just had such horrible phishing attempts, and it's really bizarre. You know, you go over to Slack, And then your whole left side of your Slack is just full of these bizarre messages about, warning and beware and, and you better do this or else that. And, so you go from just, I don't know, just observing conversation about development of something. And then it's just so disruptive and, it's very inefficient. I don't know how many people would find themselves in a Slack and then buy into these phishing attempts, and then of course they have to close the Slacks down, which is really horrible because Slack has this really kind of neat vibe. It's different than being over at Discord, but Discord is pretty cool. But I'm sure that they'll figure out a way to get over to Discord as well. So, finally, Zero Hedge comes in. Bitcoin soars above 9,000, hits new all-time high on burst of Asian buying. True dat. Congrats to all who believed and invested. Bitcoin hits 9,000. Bitcoin is at 9,000 as people just absolutely 9,022. Still trying to get the 9,100, so people they're pegged in 9,000, which I didn't think. When that 9,100 came in, I really thought, no, they'll see the 91, and they won't want to give that up, the 91. But it looks like that they're happy to just stay with the 9,000. So people, outside of their exuberance, nobody's coming in with any new articles, it doesn't look like. Bitcoin jumps. Bitcoin jumps. Who said that? Oh, I see. Bitcoin jumps above 8,700 to record high as largest U.S. Bitcoin exchange adds 100,000 users. 100,000 users. So the only one that really comes out with user growth numbers is Coinbase, but I haven't seen that. I was offered Bitcoin today. In exchange, I was supposed to advertise some kind of bathroom cleaner. Of course, I declined because I'm a person of high moral standard and strong willpower. I'm just as strong as Ajax, the super strong bathroom cleaner, available scented lemon and vanilla. Now they want. Oof, someone does a quote, a requote, Mark Cuban. Don't need to reread that. And not so many memes. I thought maybe the meme squad would be out, but that doesn't look like that's the case. It trades at 90.32. 90.32. Gee whiz. There's someone bold enough. Bitcoin to 10,000 before the CMA future starts. Exclamation point. BTC, BCH, BTG, BTD, ETH, LTC into house. Fun. What is this and what is that? And oh my God, and what is happening? Bitcoin may hit 10,000. Trades at 90.41. Just invest in Bitcoin, one guy says. Just go ahead, just do it. Oh man. Trades at 90.40. Trades at 90.40. Okay, we will go back to, I really like the tweet deck, but I understand it can be not everybody likes it. So we'll go back to the trade to see where we're at. So we have this little bit of a Some people call this a ledge, other people call it a flag, other people call it a pennant. All sorts of different clever names for a trade that looks like this. But basically, this is the first ledge. We could, the formation of this is that it thins out and then it drops back down. It goes back up. They're called N patterns. So it goes up, floats down, goes up, floats down. It can do that up to 4 to 5 times. So a lot of people that are measured move sorts of chartists, they'll get in there and start to do a little bit of heavy lifting on the math. But you'll notice that 89.48 held, I believe. So look at this bar for the low, 89.50 by $2. That held. So we could look at this as that this is a holding bar for the bulls. This is good for the bulls. And if they hold the trend line, then we can continue up. If this does start to thin out, though, the pattern in itself bodes more toward for the bear, except for that we held on to the prior all-time high, if that makes sense. And we have not had the Nightbot say anything. I don't know why. And we'll go to all you again, maybe? Does all you say anything or not? Oh my God. Oh. There we go. That's right. So those are all of the commands, and we have another one too, though. But there's the red dot. Thank you. And we'll do / red dot. Okay. So there we go there. And we just need to keep that trend line keep that trend line in sight. Okay. Let me put myself on mute. Where's the hangout? Okay, it looks like we're going to go on another run for 9100. Trades at 90.84 half, 90.84 half, 90.85. You can see how the 96 has now jumped the break potential line here. So we'll be very curious to see how this starts to shore up. There's still plenty of distance. The 8, the 12 are nice distances away. Been a tremendous healthy ruby cross since way back when. No problems, no harm, no foul, nice trajectory. The 8 has covered the close the entire move for quite some time now. It's been a little bit of rocky, but we knew about that the volatility would come in, so we'd have enjoyed these nice smooth ledges all the way up until the price became very interesting. And so I want to make sure that the 96 continues to crawl up above the break potential. So this acts as a little marker. Trades at 90.85 half. Go into a bigger chart so you can see where my targets are. So we're at 90.85, 89.79, 74 is a target of ours. Go into a 2-hour chart so you can see better. And let me see what the targets are above here. 91.96 is a target. All the targets, of course, on the swing. And we are right here. If you can see that green line right there, that's indicative of the axis and price, called a price line. And you can see the price line coming through the Fibonacci markings. So 92.12 would be a target. That kind of puts things into perspective. So 92.12, we talked about this on an earlier episode on 91.96.73, 91.80. So these are all targets. And similarly, the targets to the downside. You can see that 83.75 target here, which is we could perfect this a little bit. This was probably made very quickly on this swing right here, which has turned out to be a good swing. This swing here was excellent to pick this one out. So, they've worked out pretty well for us. They're well above these prior swings, but I'll still keep them on the chart. There's no reason to delete them. They're still working. Going to the 3-minute. Back over here. It's at 90.89. $90.90. It's that number that we were asking for before. 90.90. 90.98. 9100. Congratulations, we're at the second all-time high, 9100. Second tap of 9100. Let's go ahead and put that in the chat. Good enough. There you go. 100. All right, so that's good enough, and I think that that will be it for me on the broadcast. If we get any kind of additional activity above 9100, then of course I'll come back in. We're going to go ahead and take off this arrow. I think that this trend line that we have set in place, you can kind of see how it looks as though it's going to coil up, which means that we're getting higher lows. So just keep an eye on how these pullbacks kind of manage themselves and protect this incredible move. Protect your profits, or what's called protect your dough, guys. And I'll talk to everybody soon. Okay, bye-bye now.